What is good, guys? It's Potato Pleb, and today we are back with more Company of Heroes, and I'm playing as the United States, and this is, by the way, 4v4 match. I'm playing as the United States, this green guy is playing as the Russians, this cyan color is playing as the States, and this color, the blue color, is playing as the British. Yeah, that's the word, the British. And we're going against two Germans, four German factions. One of the factions which is going to be the normal, good old normal Germans, and the West Front Germans, normal Germans, and also a West Front German. So there we go. Let's see how the battle goes. I am this color right here as my Harry account. So at this point, wait a second, let me up the volume a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So I'm playing as the States, so I started off by producing a rifleman, and I see that this German was AFK. Oh, maybe that is why we snowballed so hard. Well, anywho, these two Germans are working their way, building his first infantry company, and this guy's just Netflix and chilling, I guess. And I am going to try rushing this VC right here. And here's my first rifleman squad, making another rifleman because of my usual standard strategy of rifle. And this guy right here, this Russian, is going for a first good old Distent Special Rifle Command, making some conscripts. Wait, does conscripts come from Special Rifle? Actually, no. Yeah, I don't know about the Russians. Like when it was an open beta, I used to play Russians and like normal Germans a lot, but yeah. So up here, as we can see, this United States force is building a minefield. Or actually, let me correct myself. A fighting position. Fighting position is equivalent to whatchamacall, bunker. So yep, I capped this VC and I pushed and capping this fuel point, and this guy, my rifleman, is just pushing forward, and I'm gonna try taking this point right here. This rifleman squad, I'm just keeping idle. In this wing right here, in the right side, the British are holding tight, and Germans are making a hard push on mid at this moment, and they're basically capping these points. Right now, we control more point, and we have a higher field control and more VP control, so that is good. Actually, we have equal VP control, but we took the first because I rushed. And I hear a car somewhere. Yeah, here it is, Kuba wagon. German Kuba wagon trying to harass some points, I think. In the early game, I stuck here. Like, I was trying to push this point, but I saw the Germans up here, so I backed off here, hoping that this Russian was going to help me in this engagement. And they finished the mine over here. So he's backing off, so I decide to back off fully because it's 3 men rear echelon squad. And in this side, the British engaged the German, this MG squad, and the trench built here, fighting in the trench. And this MG squad is in trouble. Will he going to survive? No, he totally got wiped out. So the British holding down in this trench. And oh, actually, this machine gun squad was able to retreat out of there. And in the mid right here, I am engaging the enemy right here, and I chuck in some grenades here. And I never knew that AT gun could be inside the building, so I never knew that. But I think I chuck in a grenade here and totally wipe the squad out. So I'm just fighting over here. I thought that this United States force will help me out, but he didn't. So I tried to check in a grenade there, but somehow it canceled, so I was not able to. So I just backed this guy off. Yep, I just backed that guy off. And at this moment, I am retreating a lot. So I'm just fighting here, chucked in a grenade. 1, 2, 3, bam! And I totally wiped that out, and I pulled it back right away. And I'm sending
The capture
reinforcements,
point is under attack.
if I recall. No, actually I didn't. No, I am. See, re-echelon squad. Sending reinforcements. The British holding down it in trenches, and they're fighting over here, left and right. Let's see. Right now, I am upgrading for weapons. Oh, actually, I'm getting more riflemen. I'm replenishing these troops and retreating.
Squad ready for action.
And Germans recap this point, and Germans take control of mid. At this point, I just let the Russians take care of the left wing, and I'm trying to focus pushing mid with this United States faction. So I'm just going around, trying to prepare for an assault. So I gather around. There's a minor engagement going on right here, and I am sending a whole bunch of infantry squad to try to take over this. So I'm going to send my rear echelon squad to kind of scout out what's up. And as soon as this squad arrives, I think I start engaging. And over here, there's just some urban trench warfare going. And if I'm correct, this guy should die. Yep, he did. And I start to assault this area now. So this riflemen are engaging this guy. I am here engaging these guys. I'm pushing with the rear echelon squad, trying to cap this point. Enemy AT gun is just coming up here, trying to dominating this building and trying to shoot at us. I'm pushing with my rifle squad, trying to chuck in a grenade somehow, but somehow when I pressed grenade, it did work, and it took out 2 people, which was very ideal. I pulled back my rear echelon squad. I am now bringing in these reinforcements up, trying to fight these guys. This guy's just gonna hold a little bit longer and going to pull back now because my infantry squads are now here, and I'm fighting here and using my bazooka to try to destroy this as much as possible. Our friendly mortar support is just coming in, barraging this building right here. I'm moving this guy forward, trying to cap this point. I'm just fighting over here. And right now, as you can see, I was able to kill this machine gun squad, and now this MG is now mine. I'm just pushing in, trying to cap these points, and enemies tries to push right here, coming into the building and flanking. I'm engaging them right away. I took this MG, and I think I repositioned it so I can destroy these guys. And this guy, I retreat right now, and I'm just fighting right now. Just fighting. Nothing much cool. I chucked in a grenade there, completing, flushing this infantry squad out. And I'm just trying to contest this building right here. Trying to, since you cannot be suppressed in the building, I'm just trying to, kill them off in here. Destroying the building with my bazooka team. And sooner or later, these guys should back off. Yep. I'm just shooting down them, just engaging, and up on the right side, this one-man squad is just moving around, setting up, and I was able to flush this guy out. And then the left side, this light armored car is harassing our friend Russian here, and he just is going to back off, trying to bait the Russian in, and Volksgrenadier, or just Grenadiers, are just pushing up here. I set my machine gun right here. Look at these views, so I can gun down anybody's pushing up here. And over on this side, the Germans have settled with up. And on this side, Russians loses the engagements, retreating, and the armor survives. And our other United States is just building defense at this point, and I am fighting this anti-tank gun over here. I repositioned my machine gun because of this machine gun squad right here, thinking that they're gonna plaster me. And then these guys push up, so I was able to see them, I believe. Let's see. Actually, I was not, but sooner or later, I think. Oh yeah, they push and come through the side, so I had to reposition my machine gun. But before that, my top priority was killing them, and I was able to push them off. And the German literally took a push right here, so what I had to do is reposition this machine gun right here, try to, try to put in an angle so that they all get suppressed. And I believe I'm in a basically of the pickle right now, trying to push them off with a BAR. Just like how I said in the previous episode, BAR is very, very strong. And right here, I decided to call a retreat because of these guys flanking me. And I just decided to reposition my BAR in the center, trying to kill them. And Germans make a push on this side, and I'm just here engaging these enemies. And a friendly smoke comes in. I don't know who did it, but anyways, a friendly smoke comes in, was able to flush them out. And I still don't know what this MG is doing right now. So overall right now, we are capping all 3 VP, and things are really looking good for us. We are basically, all we need to do is snowball the enemy. And I'm just replenishing my army here, and I believe I'm building a lieutenant. Yep, I am building a lieutenant right now, and I'm really doing good in the resource wise.
Lieutenant has been assigned to
Lieutenant has arrived, thankfully, and I assigned them with one of my groups, and I am now mobilizing once again, trying to push. And this time I'm just trying to hold the center point, and I still don't know what this MG squad is doing. And they're just repositioning themselves, rearming, trying to push. And on the left side, there's a minor engagement going on. Let me see where the engagement is going. Right here, the German armored car against a standard MG team. Armored cars are very, very weak against like rifle guns and MG guns, so it's not good for an early harassment, but not good for and stuff. So at this point, I'm trying to cap this ammunition point. The enemy just decides to respond that by fighting me, so I volley fire a special ability for the pure echelon squad. I think it can suppress the and I can do it, and I'm just fighting them, and enemy decides to push up. I'm just fighting with my BAR. I repositioned this squad because it was starting to take casualty. I took some damage here, and I just keep on trying to fight them. I backed this guy off because of this Volkskanadian squad, but thankfully I was able to fight them off and cap this munition point. And this side, German decides to respond by taking this munition point, Deep down in my heart, I was hoping that the yellow United States were going to take these guys, but yeah, and throughout this game, yellow United States did not really do much. And I'm just standing here, trying to cap points. And in this side, Russians are engaging the German right here. And the Germans. I don't know what they were thinking, but if this German literally swapped the window for the MG, then would have totally dominated this side, but I don't know what they were thinking, honestly. I'm not trying to criticize anyone, I'm just questioning. And I am sending one of my big group to cap this munition point, and I moved, and this German finally changed the position of the MG. And I'm just backing off because of the mortar fires. I don't know if it was friendly or not, but I just decided to back off. I tried to destroy this guy, but was able to get out, and they both got out, and I was not trying to risk anything by engaging these 2 guys, so yeah. So I'm just here rearming, regathering my troops. On the left side, the Russians got T-38, T-34, a medium tank, and I'm just here rearming, trying to hold up. And I got my Sherman in 13 minutes 23 seconds. And with this Sherman, I decided to help the right side, because the right side is quite being pushed by the enemy, and giving pressure on one flank is really good because we can always loop around and destroy enemies' line. So I remember that MG, I decided to reposition it right here. Isn't it neat? Yep, it is neat. And I'm just moving around, trying to combat these. video game soldiers are very, very, very brave. And also here, the Russian front. I like to call this the United States front because we're both United States. And they decide to push in right here with their infantry squad, and MG can literally suppress a huge amount of enemy troops. So I was abusing my MG, and I sent this lieutenant's group to make sure that I can scare them off, and I was able to do that. I did it successfully. And enemy's infantry support gun firing at my MG, but I was not really that concerned because support guns and mortars, they are really good harassers, but not a really accurate thing in the world. So basically on this side, I sent my Sherman and a group of my infantry to support them out, and I literally sent my Sherman and sent my infantry moving in. I decided to destroy these guys first and then move on. And I saw this MG and I decided to go for that as well. It could seriously suppress all my infantry. So I decided to make a push here. Trying to take this whole place. And the Russians making a brave push as well. Destroying this barn and fighting this barn. But then Germans come in. And I'm just pushing here, destroying this fuel improvements, fuel cache, and I'm just trying to destroy this battle group headquarters. I tried to destroy this rocket artillery, but I was not able to at this push. I was able to do it like right nowish when this got about here. And that's really about now. Yeah, there we go. I destroyed that, and this was destroyed. And I'm just trying to push here. That's my infantry trying to cap some points. But then a huge enemy barrage just came. And yeah, this just fired on me. And as I said, a really well-played rocket artillery by German could wipe a whole group out. And I was on the verge of losing my BAR squad, so I just backed them off. Just because my tank is really well alive, I can hang it around
75 points remaining.
And I'm just here working out. And I decide to back my Sherman off sooner or later. And the German decides to complain about his team, which is not the best thing in the world. And as I always would like to say, I don't want to overextend, so I back off my Sherman. And this place, I'm just going to try rearming my army. And right here, my soldiers are just idle. If they're going to push on this side, I can just send reinforcement and destroy them. And on this side, the Germans decide to gather up a huge wave and decide to push. Luckily, I sent a reconnaissance by my major and was able to discover this huge push. Yeah, so I discovered their push, so I warned them by sending a ping, and I think I sent my infantry. I should have sent my... Yeah, I am sending my infantry. I'm sending my infantry just to combat them. There's no way that this guy or my Sherman's going to get killed by these two armors, because their guns are just not a good caliber. So I'm just over here trying to shoot them, trying to help them. As you can see, I'm taking no damage whatsoever. I'm just up here and shoot them and destroy this armored car. And I'm just wrecking these guys right here. My infantry supports literally just come in here, and then we just destroyed enemy's VP and was able to dominate this game. Just like that, that is how you win a 4v4 match. Let's see the statistics. And let's go over some summary of how I won this round. And let's wrap this episode up. So, beautiful art, by the way. Beautiful art. Some Sherman here, some United States infantry. German armored car, I think. The one I just combated. Yep, here is the overview. So, personal, most valuable unit. Rifleman. In this game, I lost no rifleman squad or any kind of squad or any tank, which is quite impressive, honestly. I'm not trying to brag or anything, by the way. And current combatant, Rifleman, Specialist Rifleman, Demolisher, Sherman tank. Overview. Overall, I dealt the most damage, but the most units killed was the British, which is quite impressive, honestly. And overall, I dealt the most damage. Looking at the graph, this is the army value. I had the highest army value among anybody else, which is always cool. Resource flow, not important. Points held, I held the most points. I guess that is good. Well, units constructions. You guys can pause and watch if you want. Units, blah blah blah. Well, that is it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like. And if you guys want to see more, make sure to subscribe. And I will see you in the next episode of Company of Heroes. I'm gonna sign out. Peace!